Welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm Ross.
I'm David.
And today we're going to bring you a 2,000 point battle report. I'll be using Thousand Suns.
And I'll be using Craftworlds Siam-Hann. Yeah, looking forward to this one.
Yep.
So today we're going to do Scorched Earth from the GT book. Essentially, quite simple, long edge, dawn of war deployment, and there's 6 objectives all across the board. 2 in each deployment zone, 2 in the far flanks and no man's land, and you'll start to score points on those objectives if you hold them from battle round 2. 1 or more is 5 points, 2 or more is another 5 points, more than your opponent is another 5 points to a maximum of 15. And that's pretty much it.
Let's have a look at the forces. Here we have my 2,000 points of Thousand Suns. I've got a battalion detachment and a supreme command detachment, so I'm going to have 12 command points to use in the game. I'm going to use pre-game stratagem, which will be the Webway portal, putting my Flamer Rubric Marines into the Webway. What have I got on the list? I have Ahriman on Disc of Tzeentch. Psychic powers will be Time Flux, Presage, Doombolt and Gaze of Hate. Got an Exalted Sorcerer on disc. The Legion command is Dilettante, which allows him to have an extra relic, so he's holding 2 of them. The 2 relics he's holding is Umbrellafic Crystal and the Athenia Scrolls. Psychic abilities are Time Flux, Glamour of Tzeentch and Weaver of Fates. He's got Infernal Bolt Pistol and Force Stave. For my Rubric Marines, I have 1 unit of 10 Rubric Marines with Spang Champion, and they've got Time Flux and Temporal Surge. The champion has Warp Flamer and Force Save, and then the Rubric Marines themselves have 9 Warp Flamers. I then have a unit of 10 Rubric Marines. They have a Spang Champion and their psychic abilities Time Flux and Temporal Surge. They've got Warp Pistol and Force Stave in the champion, and then they've all got Warp Bolters and 1 Soul Reaper Cannon. Then I have a unit of 9 Rubric Marines, so 1 less, but Spang Champion has got Time Flux, Time Flux and Presage, and then Warp Pistol and Force Stave, and then we have the Rubric Marines with their Warp Bolters and 1 Soul Reaper Cannon. I then got a unit of 10 Scarab Occults, and there is going to be the Psyker has Time Flux and Temporal Surge. The Legion command, Rites of Coalescence, is on him as well. He's got an Infernal Combi Bolter and Force Stave. Then the actual Terminators themselves have 7 Infernal Combi Bolters, 2 Prospering Chaopeshes, and then 2 Soul Reaper Cannons and 2 Hellfire Missile Packs. I've also got a Rhino with 2 Combi Bolters, and of course I have Magnus the Red. His Warlord traits has basically Lord of the Forbidden lore, the other ones, and he's got Blade of Magnus, and because he's my Warlord, he has every single spell. And that is my 2,000 points of Thousand Suns.
So here we have my 2,000 points of Craftworlds, bringing 2 different detachments today, giving a total of 10 command points to play with. And it's going to be Siam-Hann Craftworlds for both of these detachments today, guys. So in the first detachment, let's actually break it down for you. This is going to be the battalion. Now that has an Autarch Skyrunner, no upgrades there, just a laser lance. Farseer Skyrunner, which will have the Ghost Gem relic and the Warlord trait, Seer of the Shifting Vector. We then have Maugan Ra. Troop-wise, we have 2 Dire Avengers, all with their Avenger Catapults, but the Exarch is going to take Glaive Shimmer Shield. We then have 10 Rangers, all with their lances, and then we also have 10 Guardians. Just what you see is what you get. Moving into the real meat and bones, the fast attack, we have 2 6-man squads of Wind Riders, all with scatter lasers. 3 Vipers. Now the procs, so there is no star cannons, they're all bright lances, and there is shuriken cannons at the bottom. Then moving on, we have 10 Dart Reapers, with the Exarch taking the double tapping, or basically 2 shots with the Reaper launcher rather than 1. We then have an additional, which is the Patrol. Now the Patrol will have 2 Warlock Skyrunners. I should actually mention, sorry guys, the Farseer Psychic powers will be Doom and Guide and Smite. The first Warlock with the painted base will be Protect, Jinx and Smite, or whatever it's called, Destruction I think. And the second Warlock will be Conceal, Reveal. 5 Dire Avengers with, again, Avenger Catapults and Shimmer Shield Glaive for the troop choice in that detachment. And then a unit of 10 Warp Spiders, with the Exarch deciding just to take an additional Death Spinner. So that is my 2,000 points. Let's crack on. So here we have our deployment today. We have some massive line of sight blocker cliffs in the middle. A lot more scatter terrain. We're trying to get as much scatter terrain on as we can on these boards, but we're using our lovely Mars and desert terrain, one of my favourites. Scorched earth, so we're doing long length to long length, sort of like the old Dawn of War deployment. That's one zone, down here is the other. And then we've got 6 objectives that are worth points and prizes in this game. So we have 2 in your deployment zone, one here, one here. Again, on the opposite sides there already in your deployment zone, and then 2 no man's land out on the far flanks. One over here and one over there. So we're going to go ahead, roll off our deployments, get our army set up, and we'll recap with you in just a second with how that looks.
And here we have the Thousand Suns deployment. So on this side we have our first unit of Rubric Marines, there should be 9 of them there, along with the Exalted Sorcerer behind them. We've got Magnus himself in the centre, along with Scarab Occult. Then on the other flank I have Ahriman with rubrics along with Rhino. I have kept my Flamer rubrics in the webway so I can deep strike them later on.
And here's the Craftworlds counter deployment. On my extreme flank here I have my Warp Spiders, I have my Dire Avengers, both my Warlocks, that's my Conceal Reveal, that's my Jinx Protect, my Rangers, big blob of Wind Riders, big blob of Wind Riders, my Farseer or my Doomseer, my Autarch, my contingent of Vipers with, again apologies, I always do this, Bright Lances, not Star Cannons, there are proxies there. Guardians, Avengers, Avengers, Maugan Rat is in there as well, and then hidden away, obviously because I'm that kind of guy, is my Dark Reapers. So with that we're going to roll off and see what we get. Alright guys, it's time to roll off. This is actually quite important because we both really desperately want turn 1.
Yeah, this is I've said in a few games I could deal without turn 1. I really want turn 1.
Do you want to roll first then?
I will roll first. Okay.
Oh!
Yeah, David.
It's bad
it's
times.
happening.
So at the start of battle round 1, I've actually chose to do Phantasm and redeploy some units, mainly because I got wind there's an Alpha Strike coming my way.
Sure was.
So I've redeployed these guys just to get a bit of cover, but mainly it was redeployed my Rangers. Now they are being sacrificial lambs here, they're out in the open because Ross is planning to drop down about this angle and shoot down at my Dark Reapers, which I need to keep alive at all costs, so I've at least kept them alive a little bit longer. But there's still a lot of threat to come, but yeah, Phantasm's been done guys, redeployments, but Ross, yeah.
On to the start of the Thousand Suns command phase. So a couple of things to do. I am going to go up to 11 command points to spend, which is great. David did stop my Alpha Strike there. The plan was to use the Umbrific Crystal from this Sorcerer onto these Scarabs. I'd pull them off the battlefield and then they must redeploy in the reinforcement stage. Now it's not they go into reinforcements, they have to deploy then. So it's not like I go in reinforcements and I can choose, it's a forced deployment. I was going to come after those Dark Reapers, but David's assured me now I will not be in range to fire. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to still use it, because I probably will. But before I activate that, I have to activate Magnus's choosing who gets rerolls. It's going to be the Scarab Occult. Finished up the movement, so we've got our rubrics came out of the Rhino. Basically when these Rangers appeared, I can guarantee you almost their death, so that's going to happen.
I agree.
Ahriman's going up there for rerolls, a bit of a helping. Rhino's moved over here as well. Then we've got our rubrics here who have moved slightly forward along with a sorcerer who'll give them rerolls. Then we have our blob here. Magnus has moved on forward along with the scarabs came back down. Basically this gives them a lot of glorious firepower and a few options to possibly charge.
So I forgot, just before going into Ross's psychic phase, I did use Forewarned. Because they came in the reinforcement step, I can use Forewarned. I'm going to choose a unit within 6 inches of my Farseer. Farseer's here. It's really an obvious choice. It's either the Bikes or the Vipers. After a bit of debating with Ross, we've kind of came to the conclusion we're going to go with the Vipers today.
Yep.
So we're going to shoot the Vipers into the Scarab Occult.
Just to explain this one a little bit, because we did have a debate. It was you have to charge at something that comes in from reinforcements, which I technically do not, but under rare rules, as I'm a redeployment, I do count as that for the effect of rules such as that. So, yep, although I could redeploy, but part of the rare rules, it means you can use stratagems to target me.
Yeah, so we'll start off with the 3 Brightlands shots.
Yep.
So I will get reroll 1s because I'm within 6 inches of my Autarch.
Yep.
Because that's not been updated yet with the whole
core
yet. It's just units. So
Enjoy it while you've got it, though. I think Vipers will get core. Things like Dreadnoughts get it. And
yeah, I could see Vipers get it.
I could see Vipers get it.
So 3's reroll 1s. 2 hits so far. Reroll the 1. So nope. So we get 2 hits. You're not toughness 5, so I'll be strength 8. Toughness 4, so 2's to wound.
Sure is.
No rerolls. That's 2 wounds. Straight to your 5-up invul.
5-up invul.
Nailed.
That's
1.
1 goes through.
1 goes through. So d6 damage. So I need a 3+ to kill 1 because I've got the updated wounds. Yep. So 1 scarab for now goes down. And then the 3 remaining shuriken cannons into him. So 9 shots, heading on 3s, reroll 1s. Fairly good hit actually. That one was a hit, sorry. So we get 2 misses, so we should have 7 hits there. Strength 6, so I'm 3's to wound, and any wound roll of a 6 is AP -3.
So I'll go into my invul
Armor.
save.
Yeah, but it's only damage 1, so your armor's improved by 1. There is actually 3 6s.
Nice.
So 1 natural fail.
Yep.
So those 3 will be AP dash. So
2
you
up
can only
saves.
fail them in 2-ups. They're AP -3.
So that's going to become AP -2. So they're 4-up saves.
There'll be 4-up saves because you get your +1 to your
Yeah,
save.
so you're 1 damage. So do these first. 2-up saves. All fine. Wish that was the 4-up. And the 4-up saves. 1 is down to 1 wound. Starting up the psychic phase with Ahriman. I'm going to use Presage on him onto the Rubric Marines.
Cool.
Give them +1 to their hits.
So you get that with a 9 +1, 10?
10, yep. I don't think you've got anything in range to stop it.
No, I don't. Just keep going.
Yep. Next thing goes, so I've made him a bit of a mortal wounder, so we're going to do Doom Ball. It will be on the closest enemy unit, which is the Rangers.
Yeah, cool. Reroll that as cocked or else it's a peril.
Yeah, well, he gets to re-roll it anyway. So 6,
Cool.
7, 8, so that'll
Got
be 3 mortal wounds on them.
It's straight 3 mortal wounds, yeah?
Straight 3 mortal
So
wounds.
3 are dead. Do you want to do the last one and then I'll take them off?
Yeah, and the last one was another one was Gaze of Hate. Now it's a unit within 18 inches. I think they're going to be the only one within 18 inches, so we'll just do them again.
Got it.
Goes off, so that will be, I roll 3 dice, and each roll of a 4 is a mortal wounds. So I'll just do one of these.
So 1 mortal wound, so it took 4 deaths so far. So 5, so half the squad has been wiped.
Going to spend 4 of my Kabbalistic Ritual points to do Echoes from the Warp, which is a psychic action, so this will be the only spell the rubrics in the back can cast. But on a 3, I get a command point, so just don't peril. I mean, there we go, so that'll put me up a command point. Next up is going to be the Scarab Occult, and I'm going to spend a further 8 of my Kabbalistic Ritual points to do Kabbalistic Focus, which means the spell they do cannot be denied.
Yikes.
So I'm going to do Time Flux, which if successfully cast will bring 1 model back. So this is on a 6, I'll go with Blackface. It's on a 6, and that'll bring 1 model back. The Exalted Source in the back, which has Weaver and Glamour, is going to attempt Glamour and Magnus, Weavers on these guys.
Okay.
So Glamour and Magnus.
Do that one first.
Will go off as 6, 7, 8.
Plus your 1, you get 8, it goes
Yeah,
off.
so that should be fine. I'm just going to double check that, but I'm pretty sure.
You're fine.
Yeah, 7 for that. 6 for Glamour, 7 for Weaver. Weavers for them.
Okay, going for Weaver now.
Yep. And that'll
Passed.
go off as well.
So -1 to hit on Magnus and +1 invul for the
Scarab Occult. I'm going to go with Big Man Magnus, who is going to attempt first his Smite or Gaze of Magnus onto nearest unit visible, which will be the Dire Avengers. So by my looking at this, he is part of the Brotherhood of Sorcerers, is a full.
Yeah, we
so he's
checked.
getting +3 to his casting. Correct me if I'm wrong in that.
which he needed.
I'm tempted to re-roll that because I believe you can re-roll any spell. It never suffers. Reroll Psychic Taste taken by them. I'm going to re-roll that.
Why don't you save it for the Zinchian Firestorm? I think that's probably going to do more damage than this one will.
Only if it's higher.
Because this is on Avengers, not on bikes.
Yeah, okay, I'll let it go. So that's going to be.
I think the bikes you want to kill, don't you?
So that's going to be an 8.
Yeah. So what's the is it just D3 or D6 or D4? What is it now?
It is going to be 8, so it's going to be D6.
D6. So do you want to? I'll try and deny it. Actually, sorry, I'll try and deny it.
Yeah, you're going to try and deny it because I don't think you're going to get many options to deny.
So you got an 8 there, is that right?
I did indeed.
Right, then I will
Yeah, I need to get an 11 or more to get 3d3.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll just use one of the Farseer's denies here.
Yep.
I'll just use a Warlock. 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think that's going to stop you. I'm going to check if I get a reroll with the Warlock. I don't think I do. I think it's only the Farseer. Yeah, not going to use my command point to reroll, so...
D6 more wounds. For 2.
For 2, I'm going to take off 2 Avengers.
Yeah. Going to do Tzeentch's Firestorm again on the Dire Avengers. I actually can't target many units. I'm like a fraction short of targeting things down here, and I really don't want to target them because I like to charge them and get my Scarab Occult in this area around here.
Okay.
So we're just going to wipe them out. Probably. It's going to be a 6th cast.
+3.
Yep.
I've still got enough denies. I might as well just try one of them. I'll do this with a Warlock.
Yeah, so what did I get there? 8, 9, 10, 11?
Yeah.
Double 6.
Oh,
no.
not today. So do you want to roll some dice?
Yep, so it's going to be roll 9d6. I did not get an unmodified 9 to make it 5s to injure. So 3, 6, 9. Any 6s are mortal wounds. Not a single one. Last thing from Magnus is going to be, I'm just going to attempt to do temporal manipulation on the Scarabs, bring them back up to full wounds. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I might as well use a deny from the Farseer then.
Yep.
So I need a 12 again. Now I can reroll any number of dice with him. I've not used his reroll yet.
Sure.
I might as well just use it.
Yep.
Because that's the last to come out of Magnus, isn't it?
That's the last to come out of Magnus.
Yeah, so let's just go big. We're going home.
D3 more, D3 wounds back on squad. 3+ brings them back to full.
Yep.
Back to full. And I would lastly do a smite from these rubrics onto these rangers. So it's going to be usually 6, but I've got +1, so back to 5.
6 because of your -1.
Yep, so that'll be 7.
D3 mortal wounds.
3 mortal wounds. For 1. Going with this Rhino with 2 Combi Inferno Bolters onto these rangers just within rapid fire range. You're going to be -1 to it, I assume?
Nope.
No, is that only in cover?
Nope.
No, do they not get any sort of minuses or anything?
Have to be aide talk.
Ah, okay, so it's going to be 8 shots, hitting on 3s. Okie dokie, not the most accurate. Wounding on 3s. My goodness, nothing. Going to go with these rubrics here. This is going to be major overkill, but it'll get you off this point, which is quite essential, really. I'm going to put all the bolt guns, which will be in rapid fire range, into these rangers, the pistol into the rangers, and then I'm going to put the Soul Reaper into any of these.
6.5 dozen.
6.5 dozen. We'll put it into these bad boys here.
Okay.
So let's go with the stuff into the rangers first. I did. Did I presage them? Yes, I did from Ahriman. So they're going to be 2s, reroll 1s because of Ahriman. So reroll the 1s. So they all hit. And then it's going to be 3s to injure.
I think it's 3s to kill.
Are you only a 5 up save? Oh my goodness. Yep, go away.
They're dead.
Soul Reaper next against these Guardians here. It's going to be 5 shots, in on 2s, reroll 1s. Reroll the 1. So they all hit. Wounding, killing you on 3s.
Nope, there's a Shimmer Shield in there, so they all have a 5 up invul.
Oh, right, okay. So that will be 4 wounds.
4 wounds, so I can take 2 of them on the 4 up invul from the Exarch, because he's got 2 wounds, or I could start taking them all on the 5 up invul in the Avengers. Ooh, it's a tough one to choose, Ross.
Yeah.
You know what, we're going to start with the Shimmer Shield.
Yep, so this is on your
Exarch. He has 2 wounds, so I'll roll them 2 at a time.
Yeah, sure.
So that's 4 up for him though. Well, he's dead.
Okay.
And then these 2 would be 5 up. Doesn't matter.
Going to Scarab Occult next. So I'm going to put the Hellfire rocket batteries into these here. And I'm also going to put Soul Reaper cannons into them as well. And I'm going to put the Inferno Bolt guns into the Warp Spiders. Really just kind of want them out the way. I am going to activate Wrath of the Wronged to give me +1 to my wound rolls, and they are buffed by Magnus to reroll any hit rolls I wish.
Cool. I'm going to use lightning fast reflexes on these Vipers.
Yep.
They may still die, but probably best chance to use it is now.
Yeah. So it's going to be the Hellfire missile packs first. 4s to hit, and I get to reroll everything. Reroll those 2.
Good start. Very good start.
Very good start. Your toughness
5, so 3s, but then you're +1 to your wounds.
So it's going to be 2s. Ooh, how many damage is it? D3 damage each with a...
D3, I believe. Or is it 2?
It's D3.
D3.
You know what? I'm going to use a command point to reroll that.
Might as well.
Might as well. Any luck?
Failed.
Oh no! Right, so I'm down to our command point. That's 3 saves to make. -2 AP. -2 AP.
So I'm sure I'm 3 up save. Do you want me to double check that?
Roll it first and we'll see. If you roll any 5s, there'll be a debate.
Oh well, I rolled none. Now, do I want to spend a command point here? Probably do.
How many wounds they got each?
6.
So the max I can kill is 1.
Yeah, but you've still got Sorry per canister to go into them.
Oh yeah, so I do, so it might kill.
The rest of the stuff you're going to shoot, I really don't care, because it's not going to work. So I'll choose one of the rerolls.
Yep.
So here we go. Command point. It failed.
Yeah.
So D3 damage, just don't roll really low.
Yeah, it's the first one, D3 for 2, so this can't kill you. 3, 5, that automatically kills you, so that's one of them gone.
Does he explode though? Nope.
No. Soul Reaper's next, so it's going to be hitting you on 4s, reroll everything. Thank you, Magnus.
Magnus is repaying it here.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, still not bad.
Your toughness is...
Same as yours, so it's 4s, but you're now down to 3s.
Down to 3s. Very nice. So minus 3 AP.
So it's going to be 6 up saves.
6 up saves. Might kill you.
But it can only kill 1 at max.
Oh, well, that's okay.
But it will. I think 6s.
Yeah.
I should get 1 6. I got none.
Do you explode?
This is where I get my 6, don't I? Not today. Just before Ross lays this horrendous volley into my water spiders, I'm going to flicker jump.
Yep.
So -1 to hit, but I need to do a 2d6 roll. If I roll a 2 here, then a model will die. Or a model suffers a mortal wound. Nope. So -1 to hit, and they're good to go.
Okay, 32 shots. Hen on 4s, rerolling everything.
We'll definitely be right back. Alright, Ross. Was it 20 hits?
20 hits, and now because of Wrath of the Wronged, 2s to wounds. Yep, that is a lot of wounds.
Just re-roll that one there.
Yeah, that was a fail. And re-rolling this one.
Yep.
There you go. That's a heck of a lot of wounds. It's going to be 6s to save them.
Nope, they're actually 3 up armor saves.
5s to save them.
Yeah, I still think it's going to kill them though.
Yeah, if it doesn't kill them, there will be 1 left.
So I'm actually going to work from the normal guys up to the Exarch, because the Exarch has 2 death spinners, so it's better if I keep him alive.
I think he's also got... Does he have 2 wounds?
He does have 2 wounds, but he's got more firepower. So
yeah.
So yeah, right guys, we'll just do this. So 5 up saves.
Yeah.
It's
really good.
really good.
So that is 3, 6,
there's another 5 up there as well.
5.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So still, Exarch's alive and 1 guy is dead. 1 guy's alive with him, I mean.
Scarab Occult's going to attempt to charge to them onto these Guardians. I assume you're not going to Overwatch?
No, buddy, fire away.
Going to command point it.
Yep, so try again then.
Yeah.
No.
In short.
Dire Avengers morale phase, they're leadership 8 even without the Exarch, so on a 6 I'll lose more guys. That's a 3, so they are fine. So I'm going to go into the morale here. I was debating doing Insane Brave just to have this unit as a pest, but not worth it. So I'm auto going to fail, so this guy will die.
Yeah.
And then a 1 or 2 he will die.
You will indeed.
So I'm going to gamble it. He's dead.
And that is it for Thousand Suns turn 1. Honestly not as devastating as I thought, but still absolutely devastating in some ways. The Scarab Occult coming down really was just really great to put him in threatening position. Magnus hasn't done as much as he could, but as soon as he gets near models, it's going to be a problem. And I'm still covering my 2 command points, which is nice, you know, but I've got the centre field, which allows me a lot of mobility options, and certainly my firepower was there. Psychic was great. Overall, cannot argue with that at all. Let's go on to, in terms of command points, I have 7, David you have 6. And then let's go on to the Craftworlds, turn 1.
Yikes. So I'm going to go up to 7 command points, I believe, because I refund 1. However, if you look at the board, not in a good position, a lot of trouble. It's either, do I try and play this properly, or do I try and go for moral victories? And my moral victory would be to kill Magnus.
That's everyone's moral victory when they play Thousand Suns.
Let's see how we do. Battle focused these Avengers up to get within range of the objective. Moved out these Dark Reapers. Maugan Raz in range to buff these Dark Reapers. These Avengers just moved to be on the objective and get a bit of a crate cover. And then everything moved up. Yeah, it's suicide, but it's suicide with a purpose. We're coming from Magnus. Alright, so start of the second phase, I'm going to use 1 command point to Seer Council. So it's a Farseer, and then any Warlock within 6 inches of the Farseer, they can both benefit from +1 to their psychic test for the remainder of that phase. I'm going to choose my Jinx Warlock.
Okay.
Alright guys, so just leave that there so we know.
Yep.
Obviously I'm probably not banking on getting off much here.
Yeah, Magnus. Well, I don't get many pluses, but Magnus does get his rerolls.
Yeah, so we're going to doom someone.
Who are you going to doom?
Obviously going to try and doom the big boy.
Yep.
So Farseer is going to try and doom Magnus.
Okay.
Needing a 7 to cast, we'll just roll over here. So we get it with an 8 because of my +1. I can reroll any number of dice, and I'm very tempted to reroll that 1.
Absolutely, you can't get any worse than that.
So I'm going to use my runes reroll just
Can you
now.
do this any amount of times, the runes reroll?
No, it's once.
Yeah.
Once in casting and once in deny.
You need this doom to go off.
But doom's really important. I've already got reroll 1s for everything, so guide's not as important.
Yep.
So we will then do, so reroll that dice. Oh, I wish I never done that now. Deny.
So on a, need to get a 9.
9.
I get reroll this because it's going to be Magnus.
Denied. So I still get some backup for wounding, but that's not a good start. Alright,
Okay.
we'll go with guide obviously next. Now guide is choose a unit. It's going to be anything in this bubble. I'm going to just go with a unit of bikes.
Yeah.
Let's go with the one at the back. 6.5 a dozen really.
Sure.
Guide. We get it with 8 plus 1 is a 9. You want to deny?
Yeah. Go with Magnus again, so I need a 10. Reroll.
Yeah, that with you, sorry.
Nope. So you get guide.
That's on the back unit. And then we're going to go with Protect Jinx, which is the one I think you definitely want to stop.
Yep. So that's the one that will be -2 to my save.
-1 to your saving throws,
Yeah.
all saving throws. So we're going to cast this. Yeah, we'll cast it on Magnus.
Yep.
So it's the Warlock.
Yep.
We get it with a 10 plus 1 because of the Seer Council is 11.
Need a double 6 from Magnus. That is definitely not a double 6. Do the exact opposite. Nope.
So we do, strangely, get Jinx off on Magnus. I'm then going to use my last one, which is Conceal Reveal. None of your units I can really reveal. So I might as well conceal a unit. To, I believe it gives them, subtract 1 to their hit rolls against them.
Yep.
So I can do it on my Autarch, because he's going to dive bomb in.
Okay. I mean, okay.
It's only against range weapons. You know what? I'm going to conceal my bikes that are guided at the back.
Yep.
So we'll try and conceal them. It's 6 to cast. And I get no pluses because this is from another Warlock. Don't get it. Alright, into the shooting phase. I'm going to activate for 2 command points Runes of Witnessing. I'm just going to put it here so don't forget. The Farseer, so all friendly units, which I believe are of my Craftworld, which is everything here, get +1 to their wounding rolls, I believe, is that right?
Reroll 1.
Reroll wins of 1, sorry, which is good. So because of the Autarch, him there, everything's getting reroll hits of 1 and reroll wins of 1.
Beautiful.
Which is nice for now. Let's crack on. Right, starting off the Magnus party. 4 shots from the Dire Avengers, Avenger catapults into him.
Yep.
We are going to be forced to hit because you're -1, but reroll 1s. So 2 hits. I'll be 5s to wound.
Reroll 1s.
And reroll 1s, because you're toughness 7, not 8.
Sure am.
Reroll the 1. It's nothing. Viper's going to shoot everything next into Magnus, so that's the Shuriken Cannon and the Bright Lance. Let's just go with the Bright Lance first. Forced to hit, reroll 1s.
Reroll that 1.
I'll reroll the 1. So we hit. 3s to wound, reroll 1, strength 8. It's a wound.
5 up invul.
It'll be straight to your 5 up invul because of jinx.
Nope. How much damage?
D6.
Gonna reroll that.
I would. Nailed it. That was the best time to do that.
Sure, sure, sure.
And then the 3 shuriken cannons, they all hit bar 1. 5s to wound, strength 6, but 6s are AP minus 3. Nothing. 1 wound.
1 wound.
AP dash.
AP dash.
So 3 up to 4 up because of jinx.
Yeah. That'll be 1 wound.
Both warlocks, just gonna do them all together.
Yep.
Can't kill you. Gonna do both the twin shuriken catapults into Magnus.
Yep.
So we have a total of 8 shots because it's both of them. Hitting on 4s because of -1 and reroll 1s.
Reroll that 3.
Okay.
There you go.
So all hit bar 1 then. That was a hit before it got knocked over. 5s to wound, 6s are AP minus 3. And reroll wounds of 1. That's clearly cocked.
Yep.
Both failed.
2 wounds.
1 will get reroll.
Oh, right, okay, go for it.
Yep, 2 wins.
2 wins, 4 up save. Because -1 to armor. Yeah. You might whittle me down by just that power.
So down to what, 15 now?
Yep, 15.
Going to go with the guided scar laser bikes into Magnus. 24 shots, guys. Here we go.
Forced hit, reroll the ones.
Reroll the ones. So take it all the hits first of all. We reroll that or is this flat?
Can you put a dice on top of it?
Yeah, it's flat, and that was a fail anyway. So take it all the ones, of which there's what, 4?
Okay.
For another 1 hit into that pile.
Yep.
Alright, so this is now 5s to wound, reroll 1s, because I'm strength 6.
And 6s are minus?
No.
Oh, right, okay.
Not on scar lasers.
Yep.
I wish they were. That's a 4.
I'm going to say that's cocked.
Yeah, I'll reroll that.
Yeah, I'll let you roll. And then you get a reroll again.
Yeah, but we'll work at this first, right? So 2,
2 wounds.
and that's it.
Get reroll the 1s because it's wounding.
Yeah, but they're terrible.
Yep, so 5s.
I don't even know whether them went. I'm going to do both there.
Yeah, sure.
For 1 more. So
Cool.
only 3 wounds out of 24 shots.
3 wounds.
4 up.
4 up save. That's cocked.
Yep.
My goodness, my saves in Magnus have been atrocious, but I suppose I did get the one that counted.
Yeah.
But our 2 wounds brings me down to
13.
Yep, 13 wins.
Sorry guys, slight mistake there. We forgot to use guide for the rerolls. So we're actually going to say that was the front unit that shot.
Because they're the exact same?
Exact same. We did the rerolls as we should for them. We're just going to go back to guide now, okay?
Sounds good.
Thanks Ross, appreciated. Right, we're 4s to hit, reroll everything.
So 4s to hit, reroll everything,
yeah. Let's hope this is much better, which so far actually looks like it's better.
Yeah, it's looking okay.
So they're all the natural hits, and this is where we get all the rerolls. Rerolls to 4s. Yeah, it's a lot better.
It's a lot better.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
So that should be what, 19 hits there at 24.
Yep.
5s to wound, reroll 1s. Looking for some generous rolls here.
Yep.
Caught for that one. It's actually looking quite good.
Yeah, it's looking good. Oh my word, that's looking... I was expecting about 9 wounds after rerolls.
Yeah, so there's the natural ones.
So that's 8.
And then I've got what, 4 or 5 rerolls.
5 rerolls.
Looking for 5s.
Yeah.
None. But so far I'm not going to complain. It's
No,
quite
that's
good.
still pretty good. It's
4
gonna be
ups.
4 ups.
Really good though.
Really good though. That's where that counted.
So you're down to 12 wounds remaining.
Yep.
Shuriken catapults from the Guardians, everything into Magnus. 20 shots. Hitting on 4s, reroll 1s. So far, not so good.
Yeah, a lot of 2s and 3s there.
Yep. Reroll the 1s.
There's another one. 4 1s.
You know what?
Yeah,
Much,
50% back. Yep.
much better. 5s, reroll 1s.
Yeah. You're strength 4, aren't you? Yeah.
Yes, but 6s will be, if I roll a 6, it's straight to your invul instead.
Yeah.
Of which we have 2 that are at 5 ups. Reroll this one. Nope, so 1 at 4 up and 2 at 5 ups.
Okay. Do the 4 up first. Nope. And then the 5 ups. Nope. 2 wounds brings him down to 10.
10.
Oof.
Farseer's going to go next. He's going to huck his singing spear and shoot his twin link catapult into Magnus. We'll just do the catapult first. 4 shots. Hitting on 2s, so now hitting on 3s and reroll 1s. Okay. And we wound on 5s, but reroll 1s. 6s are AP minus 3. So just 2 wounds at -1 to your save due to jinx, so 4 ups.
Nope.
Oh yikes, now you're making your saves. Singing spear. We hit.
2s to wound, rerollable.
Always wound on 2s, doesn't matter. 4 up save.
4 up save, can't reroll it. But
Oh
fine.
god. Autark is going to go next. He's going to use his laser lance and his catapult. We're just going to do his catapult first.
Yep.
So we hit on 2s, reroll 1s. Sorry, hit on 3s because you're -1.
Yep.
But they all hit. Wounding up on 5s, reroll 1s. 6s are, doesn't matter, so that's a standard 4 up save due to jinx. Reroll these 2. So just 1 4 up save.
Fine.
You just don't want to fail saves anymore.
Not anymore.
Laser lance.
Had enough of it.
We hit.
Couldn't see it, but yep, okay.
It's strength 6, it's still going to be 5s, reroll 1s.
Nah.
Nothing. So this is probably the only chance I've got to kill Magnus. Dark Reapers. Now the Exarch has got double tap, so we're going to do 11 Reaper launchers rather than 10, and we're shooting them all straight at Maggie.
Don't call him Maggie.
I like Magnus.
Yeah, I like Magnus too, but
I've earned the right to call him Maggie.
you know, he's not a, 1920s Scottish dishwasher called Maggie.
Fair enough.
That's more of a Scottish reference, but okay.
So 11 dice here. Now I ignore all your modifiers because I'm a Dark Reaper.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting on 3s and I reroll 1s because Maugin Ra's kicking about.
Yep.
Here we go. And by the way, I don't think I've used my reroll yet. In the shooting phase, I don't think I have.
I don't think you have either.
So 1 natural reroll.
Do you want another one?
No.
You got 2 misses.
So that gives me 11 shots, which... Going to use one of my command point rerolls here.
Yep. Is this not your last command point?
No, I've used 1, 2, 3,
4. So you've
4.
done 2. Yeah, cool.
So that was a hit, guys.
So that's a hit. So that's now the wounds.
So 10 hits. Wounding on
9
3.
hits. Do you got 2 2s?
Yeah, but then rerolled one of them.
Yeah, so 9 hits. Or do you get 11 shots?
I get 11 shots because I double tap with the Exarch.
Oh, okay.
That's why I did the command point there.
Okay.
Now, so I've got 10 hits. Now, I'm actually going to be wounding on 3s,
Yep.
but I reroll 1s because I'm within 6 inches of Maugin Ra,
Yep.
and it carries through my Against Chaos ability with Maugin Ra.
Yep.
So 3s reroll 1s. This needs to be big. Already it's looking quite good. Let's pray the rerolls.
The rerolls could be what's saving you.
Yeah,
You
the
only got
rerolls.
1 fail. This needs to be big. I'm looking for at least 2 of them.
They've all.
Oh no!
So that is going to be 9. And
Right.
because it goes straight through your armour, or because of Jinx, it's going to be 5 up invuls for -1 damage, so 2 damage a fail.
2 damage a fail. Math says you should get this, and I think Jinx is what secured it, but unless I roll super high. Come on! Nah, that's him.
I've got it.
Yeah, you did.
Well, I've got it by more than needed.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, only 2 saves. That will destroy Magnus.
Fired and faded those guys back in. Gonna just double tap the Mauditor with Maugin Ra. I'm actually just gonna shoot those rubrics. I was going to shoot the Scarab Occult, but I'm conceding that you're just going to keep reviving them.
Yes. Yep. Probably. You're also damage 1, so a lot of things are going to be...
Yeah, it's just not happening.
Yeah.
It's still going to be difficult against these rubrics, but it is what it is.
It won't be -1 to... Well, it won't be in cover because the back unit isn't close enough to the barricades.
Oh, are they not all within an inch?
Nah, they're not within an inch.
But because it's damage 1, my -1's essentially ignored here.
Yes,
so it's back to your 3 up.
Back to 3 up.
But 8 shots, hitting on 2s, reroll 1s. Okay, they all hit. And wounding on 3s, but reroll 1s because you're chaos. There we go. Just 3 up saves.
3 up saves. 1 Marine is down a wound.
Nailing it. We may as well just keep the ball rolling, shall we?
Sure.
They won't be in range, I believe, to shoot anything.
Are they Dire Avengers?
Yeah, but I had to keep them in range of the objective.
18 inches.
Yeah.
You are getting it.
Oh, I'm in range?
You're just in range.
We'll just quickly resolve them. So 4 shots.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, no rerolls. They all hit. Wounding on 4s, no rerolls. However, AP -6, -3, sorry, in those two, so straight to your 5 up invul.
5 up invul. 1 rubric is going down.
Great. And we'll just do the other Avengers up there as well.
Yep.
The Exarch has a Power Glaive and Shimmer Shield, so can't shoot with him. 8 shots, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 1 AP to invul, and these are all just
2 up.
yes.
2 up. Oh, fine. 5 up. I'm going to set the
Yeah.
Well, we could probably put a dice on that. Yeah, that's going to be a fail.
Alright, 1 wound off a guy. Yay.
Yeah.
Into the charge phase. I was going to charge Magnus. I didn't really want to touch the Scarab Occult, but you know what? We're going to Hail Mary it. Probably not the wisest move in the world.
I'm debating overwatching into you.
Okay, well I'm going to do 2 charges. I'm doing one with the Exarch, the Autarch, and one with the Guardians.
You're going to obviously do the Guardians first, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to overwatch that.
Okay, so Guardians charge. They're in.
Yeah.
The Autarch I don't think can really fail it, guys.
Yep.
They're in.
Yeah.
It's going to start with the Autarch and these Scarab Occult, which I know I've sealed my doom here, but I'm just trying to be a pain.
Oh, I mean, I'm going to kill you in time, it'll be okay.
Right, Laser Lance.
Yeah.
4 attacks. We hit on 2s and reroll 1s. Thank God.
That's 2 hit.
Yep, 2 hit.
4 hit.
4 hit. And I'm strength 6 in the charge with Laser Lance, so 3s to wound. And there's... That should be off now. And there's no reroll to wounds or anything like that, guys.
3 to wound.
3 wounds.
AP?
-4.
-4. How much damage?
2.
Ooh. Oh, I could reduce it to 1. Nah, I won't. So it's -4, it's going to be 5 up save.
Nailing it.
1's down to 1 wound.
10 attacks from the Guardians. I thought the Sergeant might get an extra attack. Nope. So 10 attacks. We are hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. Because the Autarch's kicking about. Okay, I'm coming for that extra wound. I'm coming for it. 5s to wound.
Sure is.
No rerolls. I'm coming for that extra wound. You're going to give me a 1. You're going to roll a 1. Here comes a 1.
If you deserve this.
Do I?
That, can I get a dice on that? No.
Oh well,
Be a
last
reroll.
chance. Oh! Nah, no picking off that guy.
Scarab Occult, not happy at being charged. I'm more than confident I should obliterate you here out of the sun. So I'm going to activate Wrath of the Wronged to guarantee it, because I really, really, really don't want to be in combat with you any longer. So I'm going to put, I think to my calculation it was 6 of them into the Guardians, and then I was going to put the other ones into, and I mean, didn't need to really move about, including the Force Stave, so 3 normal guys in the Force Stave into your Autarch.
Yeah, cool man.
So let's go with 6 guys into the Guardians. It's going to be 3s to hit you, and I'm still benefiting from Magnus because that goes on until the my next command phase. So it's 3s to hit, rerolling everything. And I have activated Wrath of the Wronged. I'm pretty sure I said that. That's cocked.
For the +1 to wound?
Yeah, because I really want you to die. So these are all rerolls. Yeah, okay.
Bye bye, Guardians.
I'm pretty sure this is 2s to kill you.
Yeah, it's 2s to kill me.
Yeah, so go away. I'm more
They're away.
Yeah, 2s to kill.
They were just there to stop you overwatching.
Yeah, I mean that was the only fails. 3, 6.
Yeah, so they're gone.
They're gone. Force Stave next. It's going to be 3 attacks. Rerolling. Don't need it. I'm going to be 2s to wound you.
Yikes.
2 wins.
Do you want to use a command point?
Why not? Brings it down to I think 3 command points.
You're good to go though. You're good to go.
4 command points left. Yeah.
Nailed it.
There you go.
4 up invul save from the Autarch.
It's -1 AP, but I presume you're 3 up usually.
Yeah.
Yep, so 4 up. That's one
I've
fail.
still got my reroll.
Yeah.
My last one. I did save it, remember? I'm going to use it.
Yeah,
This is multi-damage.
So is the swords. This is a D3, the swords are 2. So I could get 3 here, I could also get 1.
Oh, why are you tempting me, Frodo? I'm going to save it.
I would as well, because math says a 66% chance.
I told you, don't do math to
I'm
me.
going to never tell me the odds.
Never tell me the odds.
D3, as long as I don't get a 5.
Oh!
Yeah, heavier.
Would I have done it?
It actually doesn't make a difference because 2 is still 2 prospering
I know,
axes.
but would I have killed you? I would have stopped it.
Yeah. Next comes the prospering, or I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, the power swords are better than power swords. It's going to be 12 attacks from the 3 of them, hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
I feel like you needed it.
Delicious, and it's going to be 2s to wound you.
Wow, that's fine.
Yeah.
6 is fine, mate.
David, they're 2 damage piece,
Oh, are
minus
they?
1 AP.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, that's what power swords really could do, but
I'm being very sarcastic.
well, it's Death Guard looking at them in envy. They don't get to.
As they should, because we're clean, shiny, and pretty.
Yep, fair.
Well, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'm just dead.
Yeah.
Right, end of turn 1 for Craftworlds. I'd like to say it went really well because I killed Magnus. So in most circumstances, you'd be jumping for joy and glee. But really, that was just a consolidation effort. Sorry,
Yeah.
a consolation effort. Yeah, so Ross just showed you the board there. I've got 0 command points left. I think Ross has like 3 or 2 left, probably 3.
3.
Not with like game, probably going to come down to a serious close here unless Ross rolls historically bad. Let's pass it on. Turn 2, Thousand Suns.
On to Thousand Suns turn 2. Now Magnus is quite a loss, that's a lot of points. But we've still got a heck of amount of rubrics and those Scarab really in danger zone of causing a lot of damage. I think it's going to be the autonomous march forward, cause some damage. I have command points, I get 1 back so I'm up to 4. And because of the upgrade I took on the Scarab Occults, the 1 wound model goes back up to full wounds. So these Scarab Occult, they've taken a bit of damage, but somehow they're still marching.
Why do I think Magnus's death is like some sort of machination of Ahriman all along?
Possibly. I mean, Ahriman's still in the field and he's always a fan of getting one up on Magnus. Finished up the movement for the Thousand Suns. So these rubrics and this Exalted Sorcerer is going to just stay still. These Scab just shuffled up on a wee bit. They're getting ready for a lot of shooting and some charging. Flamers are here just to get into the back of any units, and then, you know, the days are numbered for these units around here. And then we also have our rubrics, which did move on forward to contest that objective. Ahriman behind them, and the Rhino staying on that objective as well. Let's do some psychic. Going with Ahriman first, so I'm going to use Presage with him onto these rubrics to give them +1 to a bust skill. 5, does he get it? I believe he does. No, he doesn't, but he gets to reroll his spells. That
Nailing
will
it.
get it. So they've got Presage. He's then going to do, it was Doom Ball onto these guys here, because if I get it, they just automatically die.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, so that does go off just, so that's 3 mortal wounds.
Cool.
And then Gaze of Hate onto these guys here, which does go off, and it's 3 dice on 4 up, they suffer mortal wounds. That'll be 2 mortal wounds.
Beautiful.
This Exalted Sorcerer at the back is going to attempt his spells next. He's got Glamours and Weavers, and I'm going to use basically all my Kabbalistic points to focus with him. Yeah. And I'm going to use it on Glamour, which means if I get this, you can't deny it.
Cool.
So 6 casts, basically 5, gets +1. Whatever I roll on this one here.
You've auto cast it.
Yeah, it's 5 +1. So that will give them Glimmer. I'm going to attempt Weavers on them next, which goes off with a 7.
Am I allowed to try and deny that?
You can deny this one.
So it's just the first one that you
get?
get?
Just the first one.
7 you said?
Yep.
I'm going to use the Farseer, try and deny it with Farseer. Denied.
Yep. It's going to be basically, I'm in rapid fire with these. It's not going to be 19 shots, I thought. It's going to be 17 shots because Soul Reaper Cannon. Only target I have is these guys.
Cool.
They're going to die.
Yeah, probably are.
Yeah, there was no way I could actually see Malgan Ra. This terrain was in the way, but
can't even target him.
We'll get him later. Well, I could have used the Rhino to wipe them out, then he'd be closest, but I can't even see him. Although the Rhino might be able to. Either way, this will wipe out these guys. It's going to be 2s, reroll 1s. I mean, this is a bit of a formality. All hit. It's going to be 3s to wound you.
We shimmer shields for days and live. Oh no, I'm dead.
Nah, you're dead. Yeah.
2s to wound, remember?
Is it 2s?
Because I'm toughness 3 and you presaged.
No, that's +1 to hit, not to
So
wounds.
it is, my bad, I'll take that all back.
Yep.
Here we go. So I'm going to start tanking it on to the Exarch because he's got 4 up, then it goes to 5 up. Well, he's dead, and then, oh look, they're dead. Wow.
Wow. And forced wounds. Geez, my rolls here are not being the most helpful, but still, actually, that's okay.
Still pretty good, Ross. And you got 1 crocked.
At 1 cocked, yep.
Nice.
Yeah, it's that many, -2 AP.
6 up saves.
6 up saves.
I think these bikes should be 3 up, but criminal.
Yep.
6 up saves. I've saved 3 of them. So that's going to mean 1 bike dies, 2, 3, 4 bikes have died.
So for these Rubric Marines, they stayed still so they can rapid fire. The Sparring Sorcerer, it cannot shoot, so the Soul Reaper cannon will go into the Dire Avengers. And I'm going to put, let's say, a further 5 of the rubrics into them, because I know you've got invul saves, don't you?
Shimmer shield.
Yeah, so I kind of want to bring them down. So that'll be 5 of them, 6, 7, and a further 3 I'll put into these guys.
Cool, go for it.
So Soul Reaper first, hit on 3s, rerolling 1s. All hit. Wounding you on 3s on the Dire Avengers. All wounds.
Alright, okay. I'm going to go with invul from the Exarch first, so 4 up.
Yep.
Nailing it. 4 up again.
Oh.
Like a glove.
Well, he's got another 10 shots coming his way.
Oh wow, okay.
So this is going to be, because this is the other 5, hitting on 3s, reroll 1s. That's cocked. There's quite a few 2s. It's 2, 2, 2, no rerolls. And it's going to be 3s to wound you. Oh, only 2 wounds.
4 up invuls.
Yeah.
He's
My
just
goodness.
tagged it.
And then it's going to be a further 3, so that's 2, 4, 6 shots onto the bikes. 3 set reroll 1s. Oh, hit. 4s to wound you. Oh my goodness.
3 wins.
3 wins.
And this is the front bike squad, guys.
Yes, this is -2 AP.
6 up saves.
Yep.
1 bike dies, 1 bike's down to 1 wound.
Right, we're going to go with our Scarab Occult, and I'm going to put the Hellfire Missile pack into this, but everything else into the bikes.
Oh boy, do the Hellfires first.
I'm going to do the Wrath of the Wronged, and they're going to get +1 to win, so I'm down to 2 command points.
Because you need that.
Hellfires, 3 hit, no rerolls. Oh, wish I had the rerolls of 1. And then it's going to be 2s to wound you. Oh, right, go ahead.
I wish I had lightning fast reflexes more than you. -2 brings you to 5 up.
Yep. Nope, it's going to be DC damage for 1.
I'm down to 5 wounds remaining.
Yep.
Putting anything else into him?
Nah, Soul Reapers into the bikes. Hit on 3s, no rerolls. Oh, Magnus, where art thou?
Dead.
Yeah. 2s to wound you.
Just.
Thank goodness. -3 AP.
No save, so 1 bike's wounded dies, another bike dies, and 1's down another wound.
And then Inferno Combi Bolters from them, so it's going to be 3 hit.
Oh, we'll be right back.
3s to wounds because the Wrath of the Wronged. That's cocked. Cool.
Alright.
It's not bad. Pretty good. -2 AP, so that brings you to 6 up save.
6 up save, here we go. I'm going to make all of these.
Yeah, you need a good deal of them.
I made
That's
none,
not enough.
doesn't even matter, the reroll that dropped, they're dead.
Scarab Occult to charge. Gonna charge basically your front line here, 1, 2, and 3.
Cool. No Overwatch, so I physically can't.
Nah. I'll be in. Scarab Occult are going to basically attack. going to start. I'm going to activate Wrath of the Wronged when it's 0 command points, but it means I get +1 to my wound rolls. 2 of them are going to attack the Avengers, so it's going to be 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. All but 1. Wounding you on 2s. For all wounds, -3 AP.
I did check, I actually get the Shimmer Shield in this against all attacks, it's not just range.
Okay.
I'm actually going to take this on the Guardians first.
So it's 2 damage apiece. So do the Guardians, everyone down to 1 wound.
I'm taking, well, not by the Exarchs at 2, but I'm taking it on the Guardians first.
Cool.
So 5 up invul, don't count drop die.
Oh,
first one saved. So 1 Guardian dead.
Yep.
Then keep going through them. 2 Guardians dead, and then I need to make 4 up invuls with the Exarch. Dead, no command points, so Dire Avengers are gone.
9 attacks onto the Viper, hit on 3s.
Oh!
Well, it's not going down.
No, physical can't.
And then it's going to be your toughest 5. I'm strength 5, so it's going to be 3s. 2 wounds, -3 AP.
3 AP. You just strength 5 with the
yeah, they're +1 strength. And then,
-3 6 ups.
Yep.
Down to 1 wound remaining.
Oh, if it wasn't for that abysmal hit roll. And it's going to be the Force Stave and then 4 other ones into the Farseer. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s with Force Stave. All hit. Wounding in 2s. All wounds.
4 up invul.
Yep.
Go check 2 seconds if I get to reroll saving throws. Don't think I do. Nope, no rerolls.
D3 damage for only 4.
Only 4. Then I will be alive. Only just.
Only just. And so how many wounds you got left?
I think I've got 1. I'm sure I've got 5 wounds in total. I don't think I've got 6. Yeah, I've got 6 wounds, so I'll take that back. So I've got 2 wounds remaining.
Cool, well it's another 4 of my guys, so it's going to be 12 attacks on you.
I'm going to tank every single one of these just to be that guy.
How many wounds did you have left?
2.
You need to make all these.
I'm going to, exactly.
3s. Oh my.
Exactly, I'm going to do it. It's happening.
2s.
Yeah, because you're strength 5, aren't you?
Yeah.
Totally gonna. Oh god.
Yeah, go for it.
That was a fail.
Yep.
Yeah. Right, here comes all these 4 up invuls. No chance of my dying. Well, I'm dead.
Yeah.
However, I've been trying to do this for years.
Yeah.
So you slay him. Now I do have the Phoenix Gem. So I roll a dice, d6, on a 2 up, I am not slain as long as an enemy model is destroyed.
Right.
Yeah, I need to. So what's going to happen is all units within 3 inches, so that's going to be my guys, this guy, and them. So if I roll 2 up, he'll automatically die. Thus a model's been slain, I come back to life with 1 wound remaining.
Okay. So if you got a roll for everyone, and if they die, oh, okay, right, okay.
But I need to see what happens first. So does the gem activate in a 2 up?
It does.
It does. So D3 mortal wounds on this guy.
So he's dead.
He's dead, which means I'll automatically come back to life with 1 wound remaining.
Yeah. Does it explode?
Well, it's after this has all been resolved, regardless.
Yeah.
So no, he doesn't.
Yeah.
D3 on the Scarab Occult. 1's down to 1 wound.
I think that was your Guardians, because I was at full wounds.
My Guardians didn't have any dice because they only have 1 wound each.
I'm definitely not at 1 wound. I recovered all mine at the start of my command phase, and you didn't wound me in Overwatch nor attack me.
Let's just take that off. That's clearly a mistake. Regardless, 1 will be down to 1 wound, so I'll just put that back on.
Just put that back.
I'll put it on a guy you obviously want it on, not the missile rat guy.
Sure.
And then the bikes. Yep, so bike dies and 1 goes down by 1 wound, but I'll get a dice for it. That means after that's all been resolved, if a model was slain during those mortal wound spams, I come back to life with 1 wound remaining. Back to life.
Is that the end of the phase? Do you end up in combat?
Yeah, it'd still be end of combat. I think I'm just come back to it. I'm double check, but I'm sure just back to where I was. Right, 2 attacks back after you've piled or consolidated. I'm going to use my Singing Spear, so 2 attacks. We hit on 2s in combat. No rerolls. Sums up that phase.
And that is it for Thousand Suns turn 2. Overall, my dice really let me down there. There's some poor rolling, but I did a certain amount of damage. I mean, just being able to pile in through onto the bikes, take out them, and really the board is kind of mine. I'm currently holding I think 2 objective markers.
2, soon to be a lot more though.
Soon to be a lot more, which in fact I'm holding on to 3, 1, 2, 3.
So you are, yeah.
So it's really giving me a lot of board supremacy. I may have lost Magnus, but there's so many units on the field that are doing me quite well.
I need to be honest, I could play my turn, and let's not kid ourselves, Dark Reapers will do damage to 1 unit. It's 1 unit at a time, and I'm running out of time. I've got no command points to buff them really anymore. I've lost my main hitters here, they're all locked up. I'm going to actually call it.
Even if you were trying to obtain board control, you've ran out of heavy hitters, I can start moving on to points left, right and centre. These are easily got, hunkered here, the Flamers could move on to that point. And yeah, you may be able to maybe just delete a unit, maybe with your Dark Reapers, but the more points I gather each turn than you, because you wouldn't be able to get any of them.
Good game, man.
Yeah.
Really good, nice to see a different take on Thousand Suns, but let's have a chat. Oh well, thanks for watching. Brutal, absolutely brutal, but it was certainly enjoyable to see some new Thousand Suns shenanigans in play today. You certainly showcased a few elements for us. Yeah, so this is the first time we've played the new Thousand Suns Definitely
stuff.
is.
And I am impressed by it fundamentally. I think the 2 wounds really works well with them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that work together. Scarab Occult, fantastic. Ultimately, a huge strength of Rubik Marines especially, and just in general, is the Infernal Combat Bolter being AP -2 really does, even AP -1, but AP -2 is fantastic. It's what really sets them apart, I'd say, from Plague Marines. Plague Marines can take a hit, but they just can't deal that damage. That AP -2 really puts a lot of pressure. And
I think you've seen, I know you've seen Death Guard take a hit, but you kept bringing back those Scarabs.
Well, that's the other thing. Scarab Occult, 10-man squad is really devastating. There's a few upgrades you can do, but being able to launch them essentially turn 1, and they can keep coming back. I didn't even cast the spell the second time.
No.
It was just I took the upgrade that allows them to recover, one of the models to recover to full wounds. It is really, really good on that side. In all honesty, Magnus was probably the weakest part of my force.
He was indeed, and I can't sing hello.
Yep.
He was, for the points you pay, what, 450 points? Mm-hmm. And you weren't even sad that he died.
Not really. I mean, he did make my accuracy for the Scarab Occult far better. That was probably his main thing, is that command roll to allow that. But you get that on Chapter Masters for a fraction of the cost. Yeah. Sure, he's good, but he will be nuked down. If you didn't get Jinx off, I don't think you would have done it.
No, don't think I'd done it.
But it just shows that even if you'd managed to get Doom or something on, it would have been even quicker. Yeah. It just shows that, you know, he did well, but Scarab Occult, 10-man squad, and Rubik Marines just being really tough to crack, really is beginning to show, and they can do damage as well. Agreed.
Not much more to say about Craftworlds. We just hope they're going to get an update at some point soon.
Yeah, they always need to work on.
They're the same old. Yep. But thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Good to see Thousand Suns dish out a real whipping this time as well.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And good to see some of the cool new stuff you were using as well. Hope you enjoyed it. Check us in the links down below for our social media updates on our Facebook, Instagram. And again, hope to see you again in one of our Tabletop Assault Battle Reports.